Hello, hello everybody, welcome back. Going around Monday yet again. Here we are. We have the Wyvern today, as usual. I did sell off a whole bunch of stuff recently, so we've got quite a bit of ISK. Thank you to Trilla for your donation. I really appreciate it. That is a huge amount of fuel. 1.2 billion is what I calculated that at, based on current prices, so thank you so much, Trilla. I really appreciate it. How you doing, Trilla? Thank you so much for the fuel. I really appreciate it. Alright, let us get ready. Let me just check all my stuff here real quick. Good on fuel. Let me check my implant. Yep, all good. What else was I just thinking about? Speaking of which, I probably need to turn this all off. And there was something else I was just thinking about. Implant, that fits good. I don't know, I've forgotten already. Oh well. We'll figure it out once we're going. Alright, Dormant Realm. We do have a new person, I think, in fleet today. Oh, I guess not. What happened here? There we are. Right. Let me, Alright, we are good to go. Hello, Snoopy. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Feels like I can barely hear what's going on here.
We're under attack.
Alright, so how has everybody been? Y'all doing alright? What have you done this week?
We're being warp scrambled.
So I know I didn't do that many uploads this week to YouTube. hit carries are here. I think we're pretty well full or close to full, depending on if people can make it or not. I know 2 slots opened up at least. But if you have the opportunity, I will try to get you in. Anyways, as I was saying, I didn't upload too many YouTube videos this week. I just really didn't have anything I wanted to cover. But we did play Wolf Tanks and War Thunder, so we had a good time there. I think this week will probably be more interesting. I have like 3 days off this week, so we'll probably have more streams. And preferably I'd like to do some longer streams this week since I do have 3 days off. Those days off will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I am looking forward to it. I'm thinking I want to do some Alpha to Omega this week. We haven't really paid much attention to that character. But it has been grinding Concord Pass in the background.
We're under attack.
It's been doing pretty good. Depending on whether or not I want to sell the nanocore materials we got on the Alpha to Omega account. We're not using it, and I don't think we'll use it for like a long time, so it would be better to put those materials toward ISK and trying to get hold of Omega at Tech 7, which we're only like 15 days away or 20 days away. So, definitely a little bit of time crunch at this point.
We're under attack.
I think as soon as we have Omega, we need to put ourselves into the Succubus or the Crew War. I'm not sure which one would be better. I think the Succubus will be better for Sancha. And especially running small Sancha anomalies, we can get a decent amount out of it. It would also help us level our Empire faction rank, which won't really give us any benefit on the faction ships we'll be flying, but if we ever decide to go with a Marshal, it will provide us some benefit there. Maybe we'll fly, like, the Pacifier at some point. That would be nice.
Docking request accepted.
Pacifier Allegiance would be really, really nice to have. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have an open slot for some money. They'll get one run, and then I'll probably invite them on a different fleet. Okay, never mind. Vainglory changed his mind.
Undocking.
I have been slowly thinking about what I want to do with this Wyvern right now. I want to make it better, which means I need to start looking at, like, V-type modules and,
We're under
some
attack.
better fighter fire controls. I would like to get my hands on some capital shield generators, I think. Hopefully they'll have more shield buffer on them. Realistically, this ship was intended to have, like, the full blinged outfit, like, X-types on everything. But if I can get my hands on, like, officer modules as well, that would be really incredible for me. I don't even know what the cost of some X-type modules is right now. I have a pretty good idea about officer modules. They're somewhere around 100 to 150 billion ISK for an officer module. So I won't get my hands on one of those unless an event comes around. But I expect X-types would be attainable. I am doing good. We had our share of bad day in Null as well, unfortunately. But you know, it happens. What is my implant doing? What skirmish module? I am just
We're under attack.
I'm just using a Mark 9 skirmish. to give you guys a little bit of a buff for the ones that are running away. Yeah, we might have to talk about it if anyone ends up with a officer module.
We're under attack.
Check this message real quick.
We're under attack.
Okay, that's just Chaos, who was supposed to be on Fleet 1, but didn't respond in time. So we'll get him on Fleet 3, I think.
We're under attack.
The biggest thing I need to get hold of right now is, some better fighter fire control arrays. 24% damage bonus is nice, but if I could get 27%, that would push me quite a bit higher.
We're under attack.
Docking request accepted.
Not bad. Hi, Jenner. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Make sure I do the right thing first. Ooh, 225 million each? Dang. Ah, you got caught in a meeting? I feel that. Yeah, I think Fleet 2 is gonna be Corvi, Corin, or Corliss, and... and, Encro for Fleet 2. Okay, does anybody want to join for just one run? And then they can join in a different group after that? Actually, I wonder if I can get midnight? Alright. Send me an in-game message again. You know how to do it. My, invites are having a really hard time lately. Yeah, you're on my contacts, but it's so hard to find you sometimes.
Undocking.
Which reward box? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ones on the alphas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made, like, 500 million on that. Yeah, I should.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, just hold on, Midnight.
We're under attack.
Give me a minute.
We're under attack.
There we go. You should be fine now. I'm finally giving you some capacitor and stuff. Thank you, Jenner.
We're under attack.
I'm also,
We're under
taking
attack.
25% of the damage that you are. So you should be fine now.
We're under attack. 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 We're under attack.
I hope it's an actual update. Because last week was just a hot fix
We're under
whatever the
attack.
heck it was. So hopefully this week will actually be an update. That'd be very nice if it was.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
What I'm thinking last week is that last week we're probably,
We're under attack.
like freeloading the content, and this week we're probably gonna activate the content.
We're under attack.
That's what I think happened there.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
We're so close.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
The frigate burners are cheating? How so? Is it the glitch that you got again?
We're under attack.
Where the, drones... Oh my. Ram, you'll put a scram
We're
on a
under
web
attack.
on you. Dropped you to 48 meters a second, oh lord.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Oh my.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, that's a little bit strong. I will give it that. Alright. I'm going to end this fleet. Thank you all so much for joining this fleet. Let us get the next round of people. I'm actually going to get... Oblivion in here. Like I said, I'm trying to prioritize newer people first. I did tell him, right? What did I tell him? Okay, so I'll hit you. The lighter actor's not gonna make it. Okay. Next I will hit Encro. Alright, so we've got Oblivion, we've got Encro, and I need to get... We got Oblivion, we have Encro, I need to get Chaos in here. Yeah, Melody is so good. It honestly makes me nervous for new ships that won't have Melody as a main core. It's such a good nanocore. Hey 2K, how you doing today? Give me just a minute. I'm trying to get chaos in here. There we are. There we go. Okay, just a bunch of you.
Undocking.
Yes. I believe it's supposed to be 0 for the frigates, 1 for the cruisers, and 2 for the battleships, is what I remember seeing in the patch notes. But I haven't even had a single one of those missions spawn for me. It's been really annoying.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Really? Maybe it's only the box from the rewards then.
We're under attack.
Nice. What general unit are you aiming for, Snoopy?
We're under attack.
Yeah, the new photo missions. What did you get last time? Was it worth it?
We're under attack.
Because I think you said you got one today, right?
We're under attack.
Oh, rip. Hello, Azam. Welcome, welcome. Well, Azam, you do have the choice of frigate, cruiser, or battleship for the border
We're
missions.
under attack.
So it doesn't have to be a battleship.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh, nice.
We're under attack.
Oh, what are you gonna do with the Osprey?
We're under attack.
You don't know, you just built it because you wanted to. Nice. Yeah, still waiting on
We're
Osprey
under
Navy.
attack.
Hell, I'm waiting on faction battle cruisers. And faction, destroyers. For the ones that we don't already have.
Docking request accepted.
Hey, let me know when you are ready for the next invite. Looks like they've got it down.
Undocking.
Is your job just more meetings than it is actual work now? Ah, darn.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
God, I really like having Starbreak
We're
on
under
my
attack.
Wyvern. It is so nice. The next thing I would want for this Wyvern is the integrated Auspice nanocore. I think if I could get my hands on the Super Carrier Auspice core, that would be so nice.
We're under attack.
Though I don't know how much that would cost to do.
We're under attack.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's really worthwhile. 550 million is not a bad price for that. I think the last time I looked, it was about 620 million, so 550 was a good deal.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
And if you can get away with running, like, Bombard and Auspice, you're gonna murder someone so quickly. Especially for that 20% faster activation time. Doesn't matter whether they're NPC or not. Ooh, 5 billion a box. Oh, that hurts.
We're under attack.
That would have been so bad.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
You know, I really thought Auspice was gonna be a lot better for PvP than it actually is. It's still good because of the 20% activation time. But I was really hoping for it to be significantly better.
We're under attack.
In PvE, it's really good. But you have to have a pretty healthy target for it to be worthwhile.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, we have one more run with this fleet. And then we will get Fleet 3, which will be, Corin, Corby, and Corliss.
Undocking.
Pretty sure I'm gonna have
We're
to...
under attack.
Yep.
We're under We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Oh, God. I mean, that's not the worst cost that I've ever seen, but, like, I don't know who would actually want to do that. I'm probably the one stupid enough to try. Because I do think it would be a lot of fun to see if you could run, like, 3 or 4 structure reps and, like, 4 batteries, or 3 reps of damage control and 4 batteries. I think that would be absolutely amazing. It would be stupid fun, I must say that.
We're under attack.
What interests me most is that we've got these capital structure reppers now, and almost none of the capital ships can actually use them very well, because all of them have very low health on their structure. So I do wonder if there's gonna be, like, an update to what we know for that kind of tanking.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I don't know, those capital structure references are very interesting. Yeah. You can see it's not very good. It's decent though. You get half of the indigals. So you could sustain it for quite a while. You would effectively have, like, infinite capacitor with 3 structure referers going. With 3 structure referers, you could run 4 batteries, or 3 batteries in
Docking
damage
request
control.
accepted.
And it would be very interesting. You could put your rigs into, structure repair rigs. I need to have a look at this. I've thought about this a lot. Yeah, 3-4... Just go the 3-4P 80% with structure rigs. Yeah. Honestly, you could probably get away with just 1. And then you could boost your healing amount. Like, with 2 of them. It would be very interesting. I would love to try that one day. I just don't have any skills for that. I don't even know that there are skills for that. Thank you everyone for joining Fleet 2. We are now moving on to Fleet 3, which is going to be most of my court mates. So we are going to get Corliss, Corin, and Corvinude. Corvi. And Corin. Honestly, it looks like it could. It really looks like it could. And it could technically be better than Armor Tank. You won't have, like, any sort of buffer, so... Yeah, Citadel should boost it. So should, Actually, I don't know if Siege Module will buff it, though. That's a whole nother problem. If Siege Module doesn't buff it... I think yes. If you are willing to stay with a game for a long period of time, Eve Echoes is a great game. But if you're just going to be sort of quick in and out, like you would play other games or MMOs or like gacha games, it is certainly not one of those games. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, Troy? Trying to get this other one in here. Did the game crash? Yeah, War Thunder Ships is a problem, isn't it? I don't play War Thunder Ships. Oh my god. I would much rather play World of Warships if I'm gonna do ships. I just don't think they have it quite right, in my opinion. It has the potential to be really good, but it just doesn't feel good to play for me. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, this game, you're gonna be stuck for a while at the different tiers. But don't let that...
We're under attack.
Don't let that scare you off. It does take a while to get to the top end. Yeah, absolutely. Ask questions away. I love having something to chat about. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not very free-to-play friendly.
We're under attack.
They do push pretty hard on the monetization of the game. But there are a lot of benefits that come with that. It's pretty cheap to pay for Omega in this. You can either pay for your premium
We're under
by...
attack.
Omega is our premium time. You can pay for it using the in-game currency ISK, or you can pay for it with real money.
We're under attack.
Yeah, tanks goes a lot better than ships. I just don't think they have the formula right for War Thunder ships. And I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's just not there for me. Yeah, one of the nicest things about ePeckers is that you can pay for your premium time with in-game currency, so if you're willing to put in the grind, you can have free premium the entire playthrough. And I'm actually doing a challenge run right now of the game where I take an alpha character and I slowly work my way up to Omega, and from Omega we get to top of the line stuff. So, it is a long series, but it is pretty good. It gives a pretty good idea of what to expect and how much or how little you can do at any given point of the game. You know, I played a little bit of Warships Blitz. I have not played it much since its initial release, so I don't know how well it's changed or how much better it's gotten.
We're being warp scrambled. We're under attack.
So, at Tech 5, you'll be at Tech 5 within, like, a week or so, which is not bad.
We're under attack.
Omega is definitely,
We're under attack.
Omega is definitely worth having. As for, like, selling things on the market, you can put skill points into your accounting skill, which will allow you to reduce the taxes on items that you buy, sell, trade, whatever. That's the best way for that to do that. You're gonna be wanting to look for items that are higher value than what it takes to make them or sell them. And yes, absolutely, if you can grind the ISK to pay for your Omega, do that. I will always advocate for using in-game currency to pay for an Omega.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, the Discord I have will be able to answer pretty much every question there is about the game, and a lot of us there are very much into enjoying this game, and we're more than willing to help. That's what I really enjoy about my community versus many others. So many of us here are so willing to help. I figured I needed to resend to you, Jitter.
Undocking.
We're under
Wow,
attack.
I think we've spawned at like 30 kilometers away from him the entire day.
Attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled.
Oh man. I wish I had recorded the Sancho stuff we did the other day. Because my court was doing a Sancho. What is going on here? How did they just nuke? I know how they did it. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, we were doing a Sancho showdown. And about
We're under
the
attack.
start, the middle of wave 1, a corporation jumped in, probably just trying to, what in the heck?
We're under attack.
Probably just trying to get what they can out of it. But, at the start of wave 2, the entire wave spawned on top of two, a Cyan and a Shanghai. And those poor people got absolutely melted by the Sancho. They died. It was like 5 minutes. They got neutered out, they died. It was
We're under
bad.
attack.
We didn't realize how in danger they were, because they did have a fax with them, a Force Auxiliary. But the Force Auxiliary, later on we noticed, was completely focused on the marshals they brought in, which is an interesting tactic. The marshals, I believe, were being used to kill... No, this was High-Sec. The marshals were being used to clear fighters by rifle-firing, Star
We're under
Melodies,
attack.
we think. Even though we didn't really get to see any of that actually happen. That's the only logic that we could find in it. But man, I feel so bad for them. They came into this Sancho showdown trying to make it, and one person lost at least 100 billion. The other person lost probably 150, 200, 250 billion. Oh, that hurts. Losing a Cyan and a Shanghai to the same anomaly. That hurt to watch. I feel so bad for them. No, Snoopy, you would not be able to solo tank Wave 1. I think the only one we have that can do that is our Force Auxiliary guy.
We're under attack.
He is the only one that can tank it solo. Actually, he can tank the whole anomaly solo. Back when it was, harder. Wow, nice. He did well for himself then. Ooh, rip. Rip, rip, rip. Yeah, you probably last longer because you're not relying on capacitor so much. So, I lost 2 fighters there.
Docking request accepted.
And the only reason I lost 2 fighters was because I left my implant active. They're expensive. 700 million apiece. I'm gonna have to really keep stocking up on these things if I keep making these mistakes. I've got the ISK for it, so I might as well just buy what's on the market. Yes, it was. Do you have the kill mails for those? Because I would love to see that. We've been wondering about, like, what the actual value of that was. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen them around, and they only seem to do, showdowns.
Undocking.
They just wait for the showdown to spawn and then go run it. So we were quite surprised to see that outcome. Everybody exit. Everybody exit.
Docking request accepted.
I did an oopsie. I don't want to lose more fighters after that. Actually, do I have... Corby... Orlith... Corrin... Corn. At least I saw my oopsie before I, got into it. There we go. There we go. We are back up and running. Let me make sure I do my due diligence and reset that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've saved you a couple of times in Sancha. Alright, so this will be the last run of the day. Because after this, we are not allowed to do normal mode. So, that will be the end of this. Shoot, I'm thinking about bringing my own marshals to the showdown. Just riffle Star Melody through everything.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
I think that would be a lot of fun if we could do,
We're under
if we could
attack.
do full tank and just rely on the Star Melodies to kill the fighters, we could really have a lot of fun nuking capital ships with Star Melody. I think that guy has kind of an interesting idea.
We're under attack.
Oh god, Faxon O'Rourke. Pretty sure he can. You're just gonna need some extra skills. Yeah. If he could run, like, multiple integrated salvagers as your mid-slots, that would be incredible.
We're under attack.
Realistically, on a Lorefall as a fact, you would have a very interesting day. Because you could shield boost yourself. The Lorefall gets a huge bonus to its survivability with the red module, I believe, or is it the blue module? I think it's the blue module, actually. You could be completely incredible like that.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
I don't know, it sounds like a lot of fun. I like the idea. And it would be a lot cheaper to run that than run the Lucent as effects.
We're under attack.
Well, I'm sure you could borrow one from Port.
We're under attack.
I love how good the Wyvern is at this. It's so good. The Wyvern is better at this than I am.
Docking request accepted.
I am the one holding it back. Alright, so that would be all of our Dormant Realm runs for today. Let me head to Gina, and... Well, actually, I kind of need to stay here, don't I? Yeah, bot 5's here now. Okay. Yeah, I need to stay here for a little bit. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will see you probably tomorrow for some patch notes. If we get no patch notes, then you will see me on Wednesday. Take care, everybody, and be safe.